Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Wes McKinney, here today with head men's and women's cross country coach Mike Cox here at Concord University. Coach, great to have you on today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Coach, you guys are going to host the MEC Championships this coming Saturday at Pipestem State Park. It'll be the second consecutive year, third time in 4 years you have hosted the championship. So I beg the question, is it an advantage or disadvantage to host in the conference championships?
I definitely think it's an advantage. You get to stay in your own bed and you don't have to travel. And you obviously get to see the course a whole lot. Maybe more so than you want to. But I don't feel like we've worn out our welcome out there. And I definitely think that we know the little nooks and crannies. But again, I think just not having to travel and being at your, being able to just stay at home, I think is definitely an advantage.
Individually, on the men's side, Jordan Weitzel has a couple of wins under his belt this year, some impressive performance when he hasn't won. How do you like his chances at the individual title this season? I
definitely think it's definitely a very strong possibility. I mean, I know that's his goal, and I think that's a great goal to have, and I definitely think it's possible. Because you look at how it's gone this season. I mean, it could go several different ways there for sure. So hopefully, I know he's going to be gunning for it, and I think he can do it.
Follow-up question on Jordan here for you. He's an Athens guy. He lives here locally. So what would that do for I guess the community of Athens? To perhaps see a local guy win the title.
I think that would be super. I think everybody would definitely would be happy, and I guess we're going to let it rock and roll and see what happens.
Last season, as I mentioned, you guys hosted the conference championships. Jordan was your best runner in 10th place, but you also put two other guys inside the top 20, So how have you gotten that same group of guys? Because you didn't lose anyone from your core last year. How do you get that same group ready for a potential repeat performance this Saturday?
Well, they've all been there, done that now. We've battled with some injuries this year. But we've just kept putting one foot in front of the other, and hopefully with that experience, and then the addition of Steven Starliper, who's definitely going to be a strong contender up there as well. Hopefully we can make some noise.
You guys, Wheeling Jesuit, West Virginia Wesleyan, appear to be the favorites heading into Saturday. So how do you get your guys prepared and not let them try to succumb to the pressure of trying to win a conference championship?
Right. I mean, we're not the favorites by any means. So I mean, we're the underdogs. So we can look at it as that, and trusting in what we've done training wise, and hopefully be ready to be at our best here this weekend.
On the women's side, Vivian Ruiz, Kristen Lee, Ashley Taylor appear to all be peaking at the right time of the season. We saw Vivian just have a 5th place finish a couple weekends ago at Camp Creek State Park. Kristen Lee has really come on strong as the season has progressed, and Ashley's been one of your more solid runners all season. So how do you see their performances going Saturday?
I hope we can just go out there with again, no pressure, and just have with the best race that we've had all year. Basically have our best race of the season this weekend. We've battled with injury there, numbers, so it's been tough. But again, if we can just go out and run the best that we have this year, lay it all out there, then that's all I can ask for.
Sure thing, Coach. Best of luck to you guys this Saturday at Pipestem State Park, November 8th. Your Concord University Mountain Lions will host the Mountain East Conference Championships. For Coach Mike Cox, I am Wes McKinney. This has been the Coach's Corner, and for all things Concord Athletics, you can log on to our website, cumountainlions.com. Thanks for tuning in today.